She was worth it all. Boys don't know what men should. Authored by Lacy Weston. Narrated by Richard Hawks. Prologue. 1968. 9 children and an older woman exited the car and began walking toward a white chapel in the middle of nowhere in Mississippi as one of the sisters held the hand of the youngest boy, who was 3. As the family entered the small and half-filled chapel, the mother broke down crying, as did some of the older children. The youngest boy didn't know why everyone's faces were leaking water, but he noticed whatever was in the black box in front of the room was what was making people's faces leak water. Everyone sat down except the mother and the oldest girl. They went to go see what was in the box, with their faces leaking a lot. The oldest girls tried to get something out of the box, but many people stopped her as she made loud noises. The youngest boy grew curious and had to see what was in the box. He quickly scooted off the seat as fast as he could and ran his little legs to get to that box. But someone grabbed him from behind, picked him up, and took him back to his seat and sat him down. The boy looked to see who grabbed him and noticed a robust black woman with an off-white dress and a big hat on her head. She told the boy that he should stay right there and that there was nothing up there for him to see. The boy waited for that woman to walk away, then he scooted off the seat again and ran faster than before to get to that box. As he got a little closer, he was plucked up again and continued kicking his feet trying to get away, but he was placed on his seat again. Again he looked to see who grabbed him, and he saw a light-skinned black man in a suit that smiled at him and said, "You're pretty fast, but you should really stay here." He told the little boy that there was nothing for him to see up there. The boy waited until the man went away, and he scooted off the seat for a third time. Like greased lightning, he ran for that box and was met by the oldest girl as she walked fast toward him, making loud noises with a leaky face, and grabbed him and took him back to the seat. She hugged the boy tightly as her face leaked, and she made sounds, awful sounds. She told the boy she knows he wants to see what's up there, but it's best he doesn't go. The boy kept trying to watch the people going up to the box as the oldest girl hugged him. After watching people go up to the box for a while, people began to leave with their heads down and faces leaking. The boy and his family began to leave. As they were heading for the exit, the boy tried one more time to make a run for that box. He yanked his hand from the older girl's hand and ran between people, but the mob of people stopped him, and the older girl picked him up and carried him to the exit as he looked over her shoulder, trying to see the box as people walking behind them interrupted his view. As they exited the chapel, they walked past many people standing around with their faces leaking, but the family kept walking quickly to the car. Once everyone was in the car, the older woman started the car, then sat quietly for a few moments before she drove off. After driving a short while, they were about to drive over a bridge, but the older woman stopped the car and let out a very loud sound and lowered her head forward as the other boy and girl in the front seat rubbed her shoulder. The little boy looked up at the older boy next to him and tugged his shirt while pointing at the older woman. The older boy told the youngest boy that the woman was scared to drive over the bridge, and it made her sad. The little boy stood up on the seat to see the bridge, and the look on his face said that the bridge looked fun rather than scary. So he appeared puzzled as he sat back down in the car and looked at the older woman. Minutes later, the older woman began driving again, and as she drove, the older children looked sad while the younger children looked confused, and the little boy
Sample complete. Ready to continue?